What's going on, everybody? We got another reaction video to get into right now. Let's check it out.
An officer pulled over a vehicle for failing to stop at several traffic signals flashing red.
Bro, look at that car. Man, that car looks undrivable. Look at that. Boy, it look like somebody might have rear-ended it or something.
Get the windows rolled down for me, please. Howdy, y'all. My name's Detective Roland, Tallahassee Police Department. The reason I pulled you over today is you have to stop when a light is out. At every light. I watched you blow through like 4 or 5 before I got behind you, okay? I'm not right.
Boy, it really look like they paying attention. I tell you that. Boy, they both staring at him. Boy, it look like that could make somebody uncomfortable the way they looking at him. You know what I mean?
Writing you a ticket today, but I can please see your license, registration, and proof of insurance. Do you have the driver's license number? Okay. What is your last name? Do you have any kind of photo ID on you?
Are you really telling me that they don't know their last name and they don't have no photo ID while they driving a car? Everybody know that you have to have a driver license while you driving a car.
Okay. Is that your mom?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We're going to have to wait just 1 minute before I can talk to mom, okay? Give me 1 minute, okay? 7:43 me on 2.
I don't know about this, y'all. I don't know. It's not looking good. They didn't know their last name. They don't have no driver license. Well, at least I didn't hear them say nothing like that.
You're welcome to get out. Just do there's a stand behind our vehicle if you want to, okay?
Do you have David pulled up? Yes, sir. Can you pull it up so I can get her DL?
You have a first name?
Yeah.
Like they probably got backup at the scene just in case that person attempts to flee or anything in their car. You know they're already behind the wheel and they're being a little suspicious in the middle of a traffic stop. You know it's never a good idea for sure.
Yeah. Tatyona.
Tatiana?
Yeah. There we go. 2 N's, I guess. 99 times 3.
Oh, yes.
Oh snap! So one of them might have had a warrant because whenever they got fired from somewhere, they had from McDonald's or whatever, they had what that had said just now. Let's see. They had destroyed several pieces of equipment and left. Oh yeah, that's like what that is. That's called vandalism. I think if you destroying equipment at somewhere, I'm pretty sure that's vandalism. Bro, it looked like that car on the other side had 2 spare tires. Bro, it really did look like that car on the other side had 2 spare tires on. You gotta be kidding me.
Do me a favor. I need you to step out of the car and talk to me back here because you don't have your license, okay? Just take a second.
Oh boy, you know if somebody got a warrant out for their arrest and the cop tell them to step behind the car and stuff like that, boy, they probably like really nervous and stuff like that, you know?
What we need to talk about, sir?
All right, look, here's the deal. I want to do this in front of the kids. You've got warrants out for your arrest. You want to go into jail today.
Oh snap. Oh snap. It looks like, boy, I just seen that window roll up a little bit, boy. I know that means it might escalate a little bit if they try not to get out the car and stuff, try to not listen to the cop in the middle of a traffic stop, bro. That is not a good idea.
Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. All right, I'm just gonna get some pop. All right, cool. That's cool.
Hold up. Look at this, okay? Take a moment and think. If you act out in the middle of a traffic stop, what you think gonna happen? Like, that's a for real question. What you think gonna happen? Probably nothing good, right? You're dealing with law enforcement, you know, and they the law. Like, you know, a law enforcement officer is the law. So to be acting out, man, you might to act out and stuff. That might lead to additional charges, even.
We're giving you a chance, Tatiana. Come
All
on.
right, for real, don't touch me,
Hey,
bro.
no, you're good. At some point, we're gonna have to, because you're gonna have to get handcuffed. But you gotta come on out, okay?
Okay, they said she got a 1-out-4 arrest, and
Tatiana, step out of the car.
what she want to know what's the warrant for.
That's fine. We'll
I'll
call her as
explain
soon
to
as
that in just a moment, but you gotta get out of the car.
But you're not finna put me in no cup.
Tatiana.
But you do have to get out. I don't want to pull you out. I don't want to do any of that.
You know, they already said to get out of the car to the individual about 3 or 4 times now. For sure too. Like, man, that you gotta be aware of your decision making. You gotta be able to make the right decisions in the right place at the right time. You know how that go.
But I need you to
Okay,
exit.
okay, well,
I don't want to do that.
You went to her mama's
Well, let
house?
my
No.
daddy don't come up.
Oh, okay.
I have no problem explaining to that, but I do need y'all to step. I need you to step out.
Tatiana. You need to
Man, I can't believe they got a warrant, man. That's crazy. You know, it looked like they normal everyday people. You know, like you and me, like normal. But at the same time, though, like, you gotta be able to face any type of consequence you have for anything that you do. You know, you gotta be able to face the consequence, because you know that there's consequences if you're doing something wrong.
step out, or you're gonna catch
I can
another charge.
explain that,
Okay.
but she's got to come out of the car first. We're not. I don't want to have this discussion. Yep, I do. I can absolutely do that, but you're gonna be detained first.
She's got one.
Yep.
You see, just refusing to get out of a car whenever they already gave you multiple warnings to get out of the car, like, man, that could just escalate the situation involving law enforcement so much. That's what a lot of people don't even realize about whenever they're in the middle of a traffic stop with law enforcement refusing to do what they say at the moment, man. That could, you know how that goes.
Come on.
Bro, don't touch, bro. Come on, chill out, bro.
You need to come out. Just guys, give it a second. We're fighting.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Hey,
I wasn't expecting that.
Come out.
I thought it was gonna be cool. You see, acting out in that way, that's gonna just lead to more charges, like a charge of resisting. Like, a lot of people know what that is. Like, whenever you resist and stuff like that, you could resist without violence, like by refusing to cooperate and everything like that. I mean, but whenever you refuse like that, though, like to where they gotta drag you out, it's probably never gonna be a good situation in the end. You know, you gotta know how to handle yourself whenever you dealing with law enforcement in the middle of a traffic stop. If you don't, you know you're gonna have consequences. You know what would have been the best solution to this problem right here is if she would have just got up out of that car whenever they told her to the first time.
Let me see your hands. Put your hands up.
They got out the car.
Hands up.
I gave you the opportunity. You didn't want to come out.
Y'all got me so.
See, that's just crazy, but that's what happens whenever you're in the middle of a traffic stop and you don't listen to the cops and everything like that. Man, like that could lead to escalation of the problems. You get what I'm saying? Like, refusing to get out of the car, they could look at that as resisting and everything. So whenever you do those things, you gotta think about your decisions before you make them, because if she would have just if somebody gets pulled over and they have a warrant for their arrest and everything, and the cop is telling them that, and they tell the individual to get out the car, and they get out the car, they're not going to have no additional charges to that warrant, right? But if they don't get out of the car and refuse to where the cop has to pull them out, then they might have additional charges. That's why it's never a good idea to escalate any type of moment with law enforcement like that. You got to be able to know how to handle yourself. You got to be able to be calm, cool, and collective in the situations where you're in a police encounter. You know what I mean? But thank y'all for watching.